holistic lifestyle, my dear friends. The holistic lifestyle. What a holistic lifestyle? So let me explain you. Vata Pitta Kapha Dosha. Okay, so that's a basic foundation in the Ayurveda. Let me explain you to the PPT. Yes. So, my dear friends, so Vata Pitta Kapha Dosha. These are the three doshas. There are, in the entire Ayurveda, within our physical body, there are totally three parts as per Ayurveda, understanding of Ayurveda. What is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is the Brahma Vidya, which is created by the Brahma. That is Brahma Vidya, or which is created by Brahma, that is our creator, which has been given by him. So that especially this Brahma Grantha or Brahma Vidya, which has been given through this so many sages, Dhanvantari Maharshi. So like this, so there are sages, a lot of sages are there, which has been given through them to the Earth planet, especially Dhanvantari Maharshi, we say, isn't it? So likewise, so after it is given to him, then what he has done is he and the combination of other rishis, so they also descended the same knowledge, the same thing. They have, so they are trying to get divided and analyzed and then passed to the other sages. The other sages called Charaka Maharshi, Charaka Muni, and Susruta Maharshi, Susruta Muni, and other one is Vagbhatacharya. Susruta, Charaka, Vagbhatacharya. These three are the pillars of what? Ayurveda. So the Ayurveda has come from the Atharva Veda, my dear friends. Now, so after this is handed over, this Brahma Vidya handed over to these three sages, so-called Charaka, Susruta, then Vagbhatacharya. So these three people, what they have developed something called Charaka Samhita, Susruta Samhita. Other one is Ashtanga Hridaya. So this is also given by these three sages. Now, this is the foundation for entire Ayurveda medical system, so-called our ancient Ayurveda. How this Ayurveda is going to define our physical body? It is going to define our entire physical body, is going to be defined in such a way. So there are three doshas, 7 dhatus, and 3 malas. Okay, it's going to define the entire physical body into 3 types. Number 1, 3 doshas: Kapha, Vayu, Pitta, Kapha. Vayu, Pitta, or Vata. Vata also Vayu. Vayu, Pitta, Kapha. These are 3 doshas. And there are 7 dhatus also. Okay, and then 3 malas. Three expulsions. What are 3 expulsions? Urine and stools, and the other one is sweat. These 3 are the excretion, which is going out all the time, what from our physical body. Likewise, it is completely defined, friends. Now, so especially when you take this Vata, Pitta, Kapha, these three doshas, the three doshas means you can say 3 energies, or you can say 3 forces. Doshas means not like a fault or something. Don't think that dosha means in Telugu language, dosha means something like, is a fault or it's a less. No, doshas here is energies, or you can say forces. So now this Vata, what it does, Pitta, what it does, Kapha, what it does, what are the functionality it does in the physical body? Yes, definitely every particular this dosha has got its own functionality, how it is going to conduct. See, with respect to energy body, what we told, there are pancha pranas. We already told, right? Udana, Apana, Samana, Prana, Vyana. So we told 5 pancha pranas. That is related to what? It is related to your pranic body, the prana shakti. Now, with respect to physicality, in the physical body, what will be there? 5 elements. We know very well, right? So our earth, the fire element, there's a Vayu element, earth element, space element, water element. These are 5 elements. These 5 elements are going to conducting what? The entire physical body. My entire physical body is built with what? These 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? Earth. First element, let us take. 5 element, the earth element, what it's going to do is built my organs, entire physical organs, my blood, my air, okay, all the hands, everything, all the muscles, everything is part of your earth element, Prithvi Tattva. Okay, so that's how it is built. Then what is the water element? water element is going to be in the physical body in the form of liquid. What all the liquids are there? Okay, our blood is a liquid, right? The blood is basically blood which is flowing through the entire physical body. That is as good as your water element. Now you see the importance of water element. It means the entire physical body, if you observe, what happened? The entire, all the organ systems and this blood, everything consumes, most of the physical body is contained by these two elements. If you are able to control these two properly, your health will be safe. As good as this. Okay. Now coming to the other what? So you call the so-called space. That is Akash Tattva, space element. That is also one of the Panchabhutas. So this space element is what? In between the organs, everywhere inside the space, empty space. So even in the cell also there is empty space, which I explained in the previous class, I think so. So the cell, every cell has got its own emptiness at the end of the, when you reach the entire center of the cell, you got emptiness, nothing else. So that is called Akash Tattva. Okay, that emptiness is there within our body, within our physical body, very much. Similarly, I have got something called Vayu Tattva. This Vayu means what happened, friends? The Vayu means especially belongs to the oxygen, what it comes through breathing. So that will circulate throughout the physical body because it has to go to every cell, isn't it? It has to go to every cell. That means Vayu is going to keep health of every entire physical body safe as much as possible. This Vayu force is proper. If at all I have breathing problem, then I get all other organs impacted. All my other organs get impacted, badly impacted, if my breathing is not proper. Isn't it? That is why many people with the breathing problems also, they lose their life sometimes. Not that other, so see, for example, liver is working properly, kidney is good, heart is good, everything is good. What will do? Your Vayu itself is not good. The proper Vayu force, that is, your breath is not properly going inside, deep inside every cell, you are not getting a proper oxygen. Somehow there is a obstructions in that path. Then what happens? It is going to impact the life. Sometimes life also will be lost. If you are not able to maintain this Vayu force properly, not able to conduct this Vayu force within our physical body properly. That is why this Vayu Tattva or Vata is also very, very important. Friends, now comes to something called the Agni Tattva. Agni, what is Agni Tattva? See, you eat something. You eat, you go and eat 3 times a day or 4 times a day, whatever you eat. Where it is going to be? It is going to be digested within the so-called stomach. When it enter into stomach, that is where the juices, secretions, that is where the Agni, Jataragni is there, which is going to, the combustion happens such a way that is going to be digested. Then you get the glucose, you get all the nutrients that will be supplied through the blood, they enter into the blood, then they supply to so-called cell. They'll be supplied to the each and every cell. That's how your cell health will be greater. Your cell health will be protected. This we need to understand. This is a science, my dear friends. It's not like not a blind belief. It's a pure science. You need to understand. Now, this particularly so-called is a pitta. It's called pitta. Okay, the pitta, especially in these three. Let's try to understand here. Vata means your Vayu. Vayu is predominant. In fact, Vata means, so Vayu means what will happen is, Vayu comes to be your space and air. Vayu, see, first one is Vata. Vata equal to Vayu. Vayu is equal to space plus air. But air is predominant there. Air is predominant. Try to understand. Now, Pitta. Pitta means what it comes actually? Fire plus water. Pitta means fire plus water, but fire is predominant. And Kapha means what? Earth plus water. Which is predominant there in a kapha? Earth is going to be predominant. So like this, friends. So all these five elements in the physical body is in fact is going to be in the form of these three doshas. They are going to be controlled. They are going to be balanced. Keep in the balanced state. Nothing more, nothing less. See, so many mudras we are practicing every day, isn't it? Every day we are keep discussing some practice of those mudras. Every mudra, what it does, ultimately same thing. You are coming to the same point again, right? So all this, so-called the panchabhutas, nature five elements are going to be kept in the balanced state, not extreme state. not to be lower state. If anything lower, anything extreme, that results into these Vata, Pitta, Kapha. These doshas will be imbalanced. The moment the imbalance comes in these three doshas, that result into disease. That's all we need to understand. So that is why, so we have to keep balance of all these elements properly in every time. We need to take care. How this will be imbalanced? Because of your lifestyle, because of your food style. Your food is not good, your lifestyle is not good. These three doshas will be greatly impacted. Then you get a disease, as simple as that. Okay, so now, friends, this Vata, Pitta, Kapha are three fundamental doshas in Ayurveda, which is a traditional system of medicine that is originated in India over 5,000 years ago. Who are the founders of this Ayurveda? Founders of this Ayurveda, Sushruta Maharshi, Charak Maharshi, Vagbhatacharya. Okay, please remember this. So Ayurveda views health as a balance between the three doshas. Imbalances are going to be creating our root cause for every disease in these three doshas, my dear friends. Right? Try to understand. Now let's try to understand Vata dosha. What about Vata dosha? What is Vata, which I already discussed with you? Now, what are the qualities? Vata is associated with the element of air and space. It is characterized by qualities such as dry, light, cold, rough, subtle, mobile, and clear. These are the qualities with which it associates. Okay, these are the qualities will be controlled by this particular Vata within our physical body. We need to understand. Okay, so that's how we need to understand. Now I feel dry, I feel like cold, isn't it? So like I get all these things. All these are controlled by so-called this Vata. Now function. What are the functions? Vata governs the movement, including the movement of bodily fluids, nerves, impulses, and thoughts. It is also responsible for activities such as breathing, blinking, and muscle contractions. All these functionalities are controlled by so-called Vata dosha. This is a force which controls all this environment, all these particular functionalities in the physical body. It means your thoughts, especially see, always imagine if my Vayu is more, Chandranadi, Suryanadi. If my Vayu is more or less, what happens? It is going to control my thought, isn't it? That's what we do in meditation. Every day we practice meditation. We try to balance, we try to minimize this. We try to keep it, totally, completely, we bring it zero. Almost, see, for example, a normal average person, 1 minute, he might have taken 15 times breathing. If I am in the pranayama, I am in the meditation, I may take 3 to 4, per a minute. Then obviously what happened? My longevity is more. I am going to live for a long time. Because I'm doing meditation, I'm doing pranayama, I'm controlling my number of breaths, consumption of breath. So it's like a bank. One in bank, you kept 1,000 rupees. Every day you're drawing 100 rupees. It comes only for 10 days. Suppose if I draw 10 rupees, 100 days I can draw the same kind of same amount of money. So this is how the same thing it works. In your bank, breath bank, especially breath bank, your number of breaths which are given to you by Almighty. In that breaths, you are consuming more breaths because you are doing some kind of stressful activities. You are involved in some kind of wrong activities. There, wherein what happened? You get lot of stress, lot of anxiety, lot of fear, lot of disappointment, depression. Because of all this, what happened? The number of breaths will be too much. Like, per minute, you may take about 50, 60 also, no matter. Nobody knows. Whenever you got a great amount of, high amount of so-called blood pressure, high BP, high tension, high stress, then you keep taking so many breaths. You consume a lot. But if you go into meditation, you go into pranayama, you are going to consume less number of breaths. That is where I'm telling here, the Vata. Vata is control your thoughts. Okay, so that's how, friends, you need to understand. Then imbalances. An excess of Vata can lead to conditions like anxiety, insomnia, constipation, dry skin. These you must understand. Okay, right? This is Vata. That is Vata is more predominantly Vayu, air. Okay, now Pitta. Pitta predominantly what? Fire. Okay, Pitta is associated with the elements of fire and water. It is characterized by qualities such as hot, sharp, light, liquid, oily, acidic. So these are the qualities which is going to be controlled by the Pitta dosha. So now functions. Pitta is responsible for digestion. All the digestion, whatever takes place in your physical body, is because of pitta only. So proper pitta should be there. If any imbalance in the pitta, it leads to indigestion, it leads to acidity, it leads to gastric, it leads to constipation, which we have been discussing in all the classes, right? So it governs processes related to heat, such as body temperature and the transformation of food into nutrients. All this will be done by pitta dosha. Imbalance, excess pitta can manifest conditions like inflammation, acidity, ulcers, anger. All these friends, it is going to be controlled. Now comes to kapha. What is kapha? Kapha is associated with what? The great amount of earth, predominantly earth element, right? So it is characterized by qualities such as heavy, slow, cool, oily, smooth, dense, stable. Functions. Kapha is responsible for structure, lubrication, stability, all the bones, organs, like skin, everything is, all these things. All these are controlled by kapha only. It covers the formation of muscles, bones, maintenance of the immune system, everything done by this kapha dosha. If at all imbalance, too much kapha can lead to conditions like weight gain, congestion, lethargy, respiratory issues. All this will start, my dear friends. So with this, so this is understanding of kapha. Okay. So these three must be very, very important. So you have to keep them in balance. To keep them in balance, what is important? Your lifestyle, your food style must be proper. Be conscious, be aware of what you are eating, what you are following the lifestyle. Okay. Are you walking? Are you sedentary lifestyle? All depends. At the same time, what is the mind environment? How your mind is conducting? You are conducting your mind. That's also mind style. I call it as three styles now: food style, lifestyle, mind style. I call it three styles. Okay, these three styles has to be properly balanced. Then only you can lead a healthy life, disease-free life, my friends. Now, come to the general notes I have given here. In Ayurveda, the goal is to maintain the balance among these three doshas as an individual constitution. Everybody of us, every one of us, our prakriti will be there. So, for example, in my body, as per my constitution of the body, which I have taken my physical body from my parents, so my constitution of physical body will have one particular quality in that maybe I have more earth element, I have more fire element, right? It all depends upon each individual body constitution. So that is called Prakriti. Okay, that Prakriti is very important. That's why in Ayurveda, we first test through Nadi, we try to understand first which particular dosha is predominant at this point of time. Accordingly, to balance that particular dosha, that particular type of dosha, to correct it and balance it, we try to give some kind of a medicine or whatever the plant-based medicine to correct the dosha and keep it in the balanced state. Then you'll get health back. Like this happen. Otherwise, we also suggest some pathya, food in Soul Kshetra, in wellness clinic of our own center. We try to give all these, so-called the medicine system, Ayurveda system, we conduct here. So these three doshas, we are going to test through the pulse diagnosis, then find out which dosha is predominant at that point of time. If you correct that, if you balance it, the disease will go. It's not like, it's not symptom based, my dear friends. Not like allopathy. See, for example, you got some cold, headache, then give one medicine, finish. What happened? Why it has come? How it has come? When it started? How is suffering? Why is suffering? All this is very important, no? So inside what happened, you need to understand. Not like by seeing, so if at all you are getting some cold, something, some sneezing is happening, then you give one medicine. It is a symptomatical treatment. It's not symptomatical treatment. Never do the symptomatical treatment. Do the treatment for root cause. Okay, it's called root cause analysis, root cause treatment. Okay, anyway, so everybody will have some kind of a body constitution. Based on body constitution, it's called prakriti will be there, my dear friends. This prakriti is very important. We need to understand. Based on the prakriti of each and every person, the kind of a medication, the how to balance that prakriti, how to bring that prakriti into a balanced state. So that we have to decide. So when we understand the prakriti of any person, then we can suggest what kind of lifestyle changes, what kind of dietary changes, then mind, of course, meditation. So if you do that, then you will become a normal person, you become a healthy person. So that's why we need to understand. Okay. Now, so that's why we divide the people. Vata people, Vata Prakriti, Pitta Prakriti, right? Kapha Prakriti. We try to say everybody. We can define. If you come and sit with the Ayurvedic doctor, first and foremost thing is you try to understand and diagnose you which kind of Prakriti you have. First, you will understand that. Basing on that only, you will go on suggest medications or lifestyle or mind style, whatever, right? So factors such as diet, lifestyle, environmental influences can impact the balance of these three doshas. That's what we have been discussing, my dear friends. Now, Ayurvedic practice may recommend specific dietary and lifestyle modifications, herbal medicines, therapeutic practices to restore the balance of the doshas, balance of three doshas, and promote the health, my dear friends. So this is how it's going to happen. Now, it's important to note that Ayurveda is a holistic approach to well-being. Individualized recommendations are based on an assessment of person's unique constitution and current state of imbalance, which is called Vikriti. Suppose in the Prakriti, your Prakriti is Vata, your Prakriti is Vasa. That means, Vata means what happened? You have more Vayu Tattva in the body. But suddenly, because of some food you have taken, because of some kind of a stress environment you have undergone, right? Because of, you have slept very late. What happens? Your Vayu Tattva, instead of Vayu, you get more aggravation, or you get more aggravation of your Pitta. Then you get into the so many problems. Okay, so that has to be corrected back. That has to be balanced. So which is called the Vikriti. Whatever the Vikriti happened, it has to be corrected and bring it to your Prakriti. You have to bring back to the Prakriti. Then your disease is eliminated. As simple as that, my dear friends. Okay. So hopefully you understood. You got a clarity about this so-called Vata Pitta Kapha, right? Friends.